What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Saryuya! And then we kit. Harass Volgar! Oh, they blinking. Oh, they ain't liking that. They're looking at the quick effect. They're like, fuck, why did I use all these things and never use Ancient Gear Reborn? They could have just, like, saved so many of their imperms, let me destroy this a few times, just kept bringing it back. But no, they had to be aggressive with it, and now they've got nothing to stop me from banishing it and just attacking for everything. Alright, ladies, non-ladies, and people of most ages, we are back! New shirt, Hardleg, new day, same old chat. Maybe there's a couple new faces up there, but they got the same rascally spirit as always, and we're back down on the regular ladder in Silver 5. Although there is one more new thing that we have to contend with, the upcoming limited and forbidden list, which contains some cards, and you might be looking at these like,
okay, that's interesting. What does that have to do with anything?
well, we have an artifact scythe, and previously we made a rule that said, if a card we have gets banned, like Snake Eye Oak did, I can decraft it for the full refund, and then spin a wheel to hopefully get something to replace it. Now that being said, I haven't used Scythe a whole lot. In fact, I haven't put it in a deck at all. But it is also something that, like, is so strong that if I ever got anything halfway decent involving it, like a Dagda or an Artifact Sanctum, we could build an entire deck around this. So losing this from our collection is still a hit. That being said, I've been kind of going back and forth, kind of trying to decide which is it better to have, to keep the spirit of Masochist and not craft anything, or to have the spirit of the entertainer and spin a big wheel and maybe get something exciting. I'm leaning towards more exciting, but I want you to let me know down in the comments. Hashtag entertainer if you want to see a wheel with a bunch of URs on it, some that are good, some that are not so good, and we can craft something up to replace the scythe. Or put hashtag stoic if you want me to remain pure and vigilant in the face of temptation. The choice is yours, and yours alone. We still have like a week or so before this list actually goes into effect, so for now, just keep that idea on the back burner. As for what we're doing today, we're basically playing the generator list from last time, but now that we're no longer in the event, we can play everything that we wanted to play in there, including Tyrant's Tirade. Just skill drain at home, essentially, as long as you contribute 2 monsters, and the generator boss stage making 2 tokens makes this pretty useful. We're also allowed to play Ixies now. We've got a couple rank 4s because our deck is full of 4s, but we also have a couple rank 9s, which are probably not worth playing, but last time we did get 3 level 9s on the field, so, you know, there's a chance that we could make number C15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder and pop a card. You know, who doesn't like to pop a card and attack for 2,500? So we've got that there. Otherwise, the deck is pretty much the same. I think the only big change is that I realized I had a better normal monster I could put in here. Sky Scout is higher attack than whatever it was like the Wolfman or something we were using. And it's also a winged beast, which is important. The reason we're playing these two as normal monsters is because, one, we just need a certain number of monsters, a certain number of normals, but also they're tri-types, which means means we can use them to go up into Farigite, and then maybe make an Agave Dragon or a Saryuya or something like that. So that's the deck. It worked pretty well in the festival. Now let's see how it works in full power Malice format. Standard Season 43 has begun. Alright, first duel of the day, and we have lost the coin toss. And also, we're going up against Riku. How can I fight emo-ness of that caliber? You're a fool, Sora! Uh-oh. Tuning. And it's royal rare. Oh boy. Oh, come on! You get to send one card from the top of your deck to the graveyard, and they hit the fucking Jet Synchron, which is also royal. They named themselves Riku, but they should have named themselves Yusei. Holy shit. And this is enough to make Junk Speeder. So, you know what? You got it. I ain't fighting that. You win, Riku. I'll come back with Mickey later.
They'll pay for this.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Bleeding way down into my core, where I become so numb. Yuck. I was just, thinking about Kingdom Hearts. I just can't. It's goofy. Bring me to life. We're up against Iceland, and they got a 7-card extra deck, so probably not the most powerful opponent. Unfortunately, we've got fucking nothing. Just nothing we could sell. We drew one of the generators, a field spell. We really need a normal monster. This kind of needs us to have something that generates tokens. This needs a normal monster. It's basically going to be Lost Wind Pass and hoping that does something. Unless we draw a normal monster. What do you have to say, Car? They're peeling out already. They don't believe in me. Set 2 pass. Normal summon DD Night Howl. And there's a normal monster, baby! So we'll go ahead and activate this while we can. Let's normal summon Clavis. Because my counter trap is reliant on me having this, and because I'm afraid of these back row, I am going to actually not attack into this. I'll wait, and I'll attack next turn when I can negate the Mirror Force. I'm feeling pretty safe. If they've got a DD deck, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a bot move to defense. Aren't you protected? No. The field spell protects me from monster effects. You got 2 tuners. 2 tuners having sex. 2 tuners having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Usually the bots have nonsense names, but maybe they've started just putting in the names of countries. When your opponent declares an attack, activate one of these. Banish a DDD from your graveyard, the attacking monster loses. Add a level 4 lower DD pendulum. Sure, the slowest DDD deck in the game. 2 of them things. Yeah, I ain't negating that. So they get to add DD Evil and Copernicus. Bam, 18. I think it's probably better to just get Utgarda on. And we can do that because we have the one guy who's like, lets me summon from hand. And that's why we play it. Evil! Where's the evil barnacle boy? Yeah, so we get this. Oh, I should have set the rapid trigger. Hopefully we don't, like, die here. 1. A 2. A 3. Standby phase? Yeah, we're just doing this now. Tribute a token. Summon Utgarde. Bada bingo. Now we can make 9 lives, cat, if we wanted to. Your opponent cannot target other monsters that were special summoned from the graveyard. Detach 1 material, target a level 9 monster in your graveyard, or a monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it. I assume this means it can target any monster in my opponent's graveyard, not just a level 9. Yeah, that's fine. So they're sending Night Howl to the graveyard to summon Lamia. Do we just banish the Lamia? Oh, we'll see. They have to summon something else in order to actually make use of that. If it looks like they're going to do a synchro, then I'll banish the tuna. Dark Contract with the Yami Makai. During your standby, take 1,000. You can only use this once per turn. During your main phase, target a DD Pendulum in your graveyard. Place it in your Pendulum Zone. Place a DD monster from your extra deck in your Pendulum Zone. Hey, yeah, that's fine. You don't got a Pendulum in either of those places. This really strikes me as someone who's like, I like this DD thing, and they tried to build it without looking at like a list or anything. Just trying to figure it out on themselves. And I mean, props to them, but this is absolutely an archetype where you need to do that. Yeah, I think I can't allow them to do that. I don't want them to pendulum. So we're just gonna get both of these, and we're gonna banish your 8 scale. Do you have another 8 scale? No, you have Arc. This is destroyed by card effect, special summon a DD pendulum. Okay. A 4. Target 1 DD gains 800 attack until the end phase. I think I've got this. No Link 2. No, they only have 7 cards in the extra deck. We'll do that. We'll send this to the deck to the graveyard. Just to have it. Change to attack. Battle phase. I have to attack. This is the only thing that can get over this. And then we'll just attack directly. No, I don't need to use that. So many triggers to activate! I'm not used to having cards of this caliber. And then I'll remember to set this. Oh, even though I won't have well, I guess I can get rid of Clavis. But then I won't have a normal monster during my turn. There we go. It's fine, we can get rid of Devolgus or whatever. Take 1,000, go ahead. Oh, but they can negate it. Oh, and then this can take 1 and put it in the pendulum zone. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Big loud truck. Ah, they're putting evil there. The problem is your scales are 4 and 1, which means you can only pendulum summon 3. Oh, they've got a 3. Hold up. Night Owl! If this card is normal summoned. Yeah, sorry, little one. You tried so far, and you got so hard, and you got so far, and you got so hard, but in the end, your hardness and fortitude didn't really matter. But you know what? Just to say that I did it. You know, slight flex. But when is this ever going to get summoned? Behold! The gimmick puppet! Haha! 3 level 9s! I did it. Wow! First win of the day. First master pack of the day. What secrets will it contain, chat? Ooh, ah, An old 6 samurai that wasn't even good even back then. Smile World! All face-up monsters gain 100 for every monster on the field. Awful. Just awful. 1,000 attack. If you've got a full board, you could get, what, 1,200 attack? There's better cards for that. During the main phase, you could discard this card. Your opponent cannot activate cards and effects in response to a Gishki ritual. If I got more rituals, maybe. Ixie Poseidon Splash. Control an Ixie monster that has an Ixie monster as material. We don't. That's just another Blackwing. Zephyr Nui, I think we already... No, this is new. We do have a couple Zephyras. This is good for the eventual pendulum slot that we've got. This is the one, every time it's pendulum summoned, you can add a Yang Zing or a Zephyra spell trap from your deck to your hand. I think we might have the counter trap, so this might be like a way we can actually put on disruption with the pendulum slot build. I'll have to look at everything, so we'll see. Darlintonia Cobra, if we get more Predaplants, and Shadal Falco. Well, we got another good Shadal. Our Shadal list is actually not terrible. We just need enough of them. I don't think this is enough to really change up our deck, but, you know, some good pickups. High stakes battle. Whoever wins gets into... Wait, I get into Silver 4. They get into Silver 5, playing a Bronze Duelist, which is weird because they've got the Blue Eyes Mate, and their name... Oh, you missed it. Their name was Seto K, and I guess he hacked the servers. What can I say? All right, another high-stakes duel for me, and another... Okay. What? It said there was no connection, and I was like, are you sure? And they're like, well, here you go. Maybe it's just playing this. I'm spinning. I think we might be here for a while. I guess we'll try a third time. Is this the wheel we've been hearing about? All right, another high-stakes duel. This time I win the coin toss, I think for the first time all day. Let's see if this time it stays connected. It looks like it is. I've gotten this far before. Okay, there we go. Just a fluke, just a little fluke. Oot guard glued to my hand. Okay, so I think we just battle ox. And then we vessel. We get to send a worm, then add a tenyi. So we can just send one of these and then add this, and it'll be more useful as a hand trap in our hand. And it'll also deck thin, so we're more likely to get to the stuff we actually want. Our opponent only has 10 cards in the extra deck, so, you know, I think we might stand a chance. If you don't know this, in the hand or the graveyard can be banished, and the opponent's monster loses 1,500. So it's like a mini Honest. It's kind of like a Kaloot. Uh-oh. Blaze Man. They're blazing it. Uh-oh. They've got their own Honest. And theirs boost by 2,500. That's a big Blazeman. Now they're polymerizationing. Oh, okay. I was worried for a second. Trinity! Oh, fuck. This attack becomes double. This fusion summon card can make 3 attacks during the battle phase, but it cannot attack directly. They decided to put the Dasher on top of their deck, instead of keeping it in the graveyard where its graveyard effect might work. They're polymerizationing again.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Cool. That's worse than what you had. Discard 1 card, send a Destiny here. Don't you want that? They got Malicious. They really are just clicking buttons, chat. Let me think real quick. 2,400 minus 1,500. Yeah. Get out of here. My Battle Ox cannot be defeated? You wasted your entire hand on that? Behold, the duelist of Silver 5. There we go. We did it. And that we ranked up, so we get 2 packs for that one. And a Musa. Okay, so here's the pack we get for winning that duel. Here's the pack we get for our opponent losing that duel. Let's put it that way. Oh, hello. I mean, if I get some more Tempai. This card is normal summoned at a level 4 or lower Fire Dragon. I do have a dragon deck. I'll have to look at what Fire Dragons I have. During the main phase, you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a Fire Dragon, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, this gains 1,000 attack for each Dora you control. Interesting. Might be good. This is a Mech Lord. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not even gonna read it. There's no way we could do Mech Lord shit. Deep Space Cruiser the 9th. You could special summon this from your hand by sending one other machine monster from your hand to the graveyard. I don't think I have like any good machines, but it is a level 9, so if we ever make like Generator X machines somehow, this might be useful. Sylvan Water Slide. This is not good even in Sylvan, and it's only good for Sylvans and plants. We can't use it. Tillian Gardna, one of the many Gardnas with the ugly ass face. Just his shell looks like he's gonna eat him too. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add a Reptilian. Yeah, just search as one. 2,000 defense, though. Might have been good one time. White Rose Dragon. Is this new? No, we've already have one of these. This is the one that doesn't do anything. It's another Thunder Dragon. The link. Can I just get like a Tenyi? There's so many Tenyis. They're all normal and rare. Ocean of Regeneration. Target a water with 1,000 or less attack in your graveyard. Summon it. Destroy it during the end phase. It's continuous, so you can just do that every turn. I don't have any good water payoffs yet, though. Okay. This is for being persistent, and we get a UR. Master Duel rewards persistence, chat. Oh, boy. Let's just start on this side. Void Trap Hole. When your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack, negate that effects, and if you do, destroy it. I'll play that. I feel like there's a lot worse stuff in our deck that we could replace that with. Pretty good. Oh, hey. Dartron, the Mechanical Monstrosity. I do like numbers, chat. Once per turn during the main phase, check the difference between the current and original attack of each monster on the field. Add up the total of these differences and make this monster's original attack become that combined amount until the end of the opponent's turn. I think it might have been a Twitter account where they're like rare Yu-Gi-Oh card texts, like phrases that appear in one Yu-Gi-Oh card, and this has to be on there. Add up the total of each of those differences. Just crazy. Probably awful. I'm curious if there's some kind of like meme you could do with this deck, but obviously it's useless here. Another Hextrude, which I didn't even notice before. They censored her. She's got a different dress than I remember. Malefic Clawstream. I need Malefics, and I don't have any. Hello, Phaedron, Winds of Mischief. Okay, we got 3 shiny cards. Will any of them be any good? No, don't do this to me. This is 2 packs in a row. You're giving me Tenpai shit. All the fire dragons in the world. I don't think I have any action. They're all like URs, but they're also all like one-ofs. You really, I need the extra deck cards and everything. There's no way these are the extra deck cards, right? No, it's Mirage Swordsman, which isn't even new. The face-up Fire Fusion is, yeah, there's no way we could use that. Okay, what is this? Is this gonna be like, is this gonna be the White Dragon? Is this gonna be one of the Synchros or something? Pankratops? Well, we haven't run into Malice yet, but now we have, chat. We got ourselves a Dormouse. Malice and Tenpai. Unfortunately, like so many URs, this is useless without the rest of the archetype. Granted, all I need is one other Malice, and then this banishes it from the deck, and then all the Malices special summon themselves. So, you know, may be useful in some future time. The problem is, every Malice is a UR, so the chance of getting any of them is like astronomically low. But who knows? Maybe someday these will be useful. Let's, I'll check my fire dragons off camera and then we'll just go back to the duels. I don't know, man. Okay, we got Scapegoat, we got a normal monster, we've got we're up against Chaos Stickney. Yeah, I mean, oh? Maxi? No. Nothing. We've got an Omni Negate, and we've got the ability to summon a whole bunch of tokens that we can link up to, and if they destroy this, we get Get. Granted, this is our opponent's actually on like 45 cards. That's not too bad. 15 card extra deck. Could be a competent build. Could be someone who knows what they're doing. They've got all sorts of like cosmetics and shit. How come you get the Tenyis? Okay, so I guess I see why they're playing the Sword Soul field. It's because they're playing Sword Soul, probably. Oh no, actual Tenyi. Hello, Monkman. Yeah, we have to save this for something good. Unfortunately, while this negates, it doesn't destroy. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I have to allow that. We gotta negate the thing they just added to their hand. So they got Vishuddha. And then what? Banish that, summon it back. Oh no, add it back to hand. We'll be back when something happens. They're still figuring out the combos. Whoever said they were locked into Tenyis is a fool. Yeah, and this thing can't be destroyed. Oh, destroyed by card effects. I can destroy it by battle. So hold up. I might be able to get over this. Assuming they don't get anything else that, like, destroys this. It can't be targeted. Protoss! No, 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 no. Be cool! I'm boned. Well, I guess, you know, there's a chance that, like, I summon Ga and they don't know what to do, so they don't attack into it. There's a chance they don't call Dark. Yeah, so we just have to see, like, do they attack Ga? If a monster is destroyed by opponent's attack or card effect. I was destroyed by card effect. Why didn't it do the thing? Rude. Going again, going again. Going again, going again. Oh boy. As much as I would like to boss stage, I think we gotta use this while we can. You know, if we boss stage and they, like, Ash Blossom, then our entire turn is dead. This is still pretty powerful. And then if they don't kill us, we can draw 2 cards, negate something, and then boss stage on the next turn. Battle phase. Evenly matched. No, no, no. See, it's a good thing we didn't boss stage, chat. Because if you don't know, evenly matched banishes face down. And tokens can't be banished face down. So if you boss stage and summon a generator and then get 4 tokens, you have to banish the boss stage and the generator, and you just get left with the tokens. So this doesn't stop it, this doesn't stop it, they negate this. Yeah, if we run into Dragoon, we're just dead. Alright. I mean, we've got a normal monster, plus normal monster Mirror Force, and normal monster Solemn. Link Apple. Reveal this, banish 1 random random card from your extra deck, special summon this if it was a linked, otherwise discard this and draw a card. Uh-oh. Please don't make Crooked Cook. Please don't make Crooked Cook. Please don't make... Womp, womp, womp. Yep, if you don't know, Crooked Cook, pretty weak monster. 2300. While you control no other cards on the field, this card is unaffected by other cards' effects. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material, destroy any other cards you control. This gains 300. So it's weak, like it's unaffected, but its weakness is that at only 2300 attack and no effect, it can't really like withstand. Like most decks can beat over this by battle, and it can't stop you. But if you make an Ixie monster with Right Hand Shark, it can't be destroyed by battle, which gets rid of the one thing that could hurt it. I'm trying to think though. They've got a smaller deck than me, so unless they've got another win condition, we might be good. They are vulnerable to stuff while they have cards on the field, so it's entirely possible I can just, like, bait the fuck out of them. Yeah, it looks like they're just drawing. Although Link Apple is, like, the slowest draw ever. Yeah, I guess I just can't stop this. Let's just go ahead and do this. That way, after they destroy this, we can still negate stuff if we want to. Yeah. Okay, so all your monster effects are now turned off. All the activated ones. Time Breaker would not gotten me out of this. And this also says the effect of monsters that activate in the hand. So if they get another Link Apple or something similar, they can't do that. So now we do this, and we make First of the Dragons using these 2. Exodia's negated too. Yeah, Exodia activates in the hand, of course. And you already declared an attack, so you can't... So, you know, we're probably not going to win this one, chat. I don't think there's very little we can do. However, they will take some damage. We will not go quietly into the night. And we'll normal summon out the Heliotrope. Now we got a normal monster. So choose wisely. Do you want to stay in attack mode and keep doing stuff, or just go to defense? You had Exodia the whole time, and you weren't using your draw cards. Well, that's unfortunate. They just liked wasting time, I suppose. Yep, anytime you lose to something like that, there's always this thought in your head where it's like, maybe I should put in a kaiju or something. I'm pretty sure I do have one, it just got really high attack. But like, that would deal with it. But also, when would I ever... Oh god, no, this is like the worst case scenario. Yeah, we just gotta start getting cards out. We opened with this and 2 of the 3 cards we could summon. 10 card extra deck, so hopefully no Ash. Alright, Nidhogg! It's like Quahog, but with fundamental differences. Nordic Beast! Fortunately, we have the answer to this because their entire game plan is based around summoning a Link 1, which is a built-in special summon, which means we could just negate the effect and get him out of here. And pass. And this is probably just like the search card, right? I'm gonna keep this in defense just in case. You know, I wouldn't put it past someone like this to play Mirror Force. Or Torrential, fuck. No, 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 no! If it's Torrential, we might be dead, chat. Nope, okay. Battle phase. There's half their life points. And then we set, and next turn we just annihilate them. Unfortunately, because you have to summon the things to get the tokens, we can't really do that again. Or we can, but we'd have to give up Nidhogg themselves. But we can just Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. Add a Nordic Relic. They get the trap. Link monster. I'll allow it. I won't allow it. And that's why you don't play Nordics, ladies and non-ladies. How many Nordic names can I pronounce? Golvag? Mjolnir? That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting, because we got it. All right, we got our first batch of legacy packs for the day. All 4 of them. Let's just flip them up, close your eyes, and we see multiple piece golem, useless, divine grace, North Wemco? I mean, it's a ritual, so we probably can't make it, but just in case, if this is ritual summon, select a number of face-up cards on the field, except this card up to the number of monsters used. While any of the selected cards are on the field, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. So even if we could make it, we wouldn't want to. Proofiness, the Tactical Trapper. This is really good and limited. It's normal or special summoned, banish a trap from your deck, increase this card's level by 1. You could target one trap in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do, increase this card's level by 1. If this card is destroyed by an opponent's card, set one of your banished normal traps. This is really good, especially, there's a couple, I believe, Sword Soul traps that, like, when they're banished, get you a free token, and then you can make, like, level 9 synchros and stuff like that. It can also be decent in some trap decks or against some trap decks. I don't think we have the ability to play it now, but maybe one of these days. Shadow Tamer. This is always an Archfiend card. Huh. Flip, target a fiend, take control of it. Weird. Drill Barnacle! Got a Mirror Master deck based around this. It ain't good, though. This is a weird and normal monster. This is a dumb hero card. Negate the normal or flip summon of a monster and return it to the hand. I mean, that's not useless if you just, like, stop them for a turn, but I think I have better traps than that in most cases. Alright, and then we get one fine master pack. Open it up, see what's inside. It's all normal rares. Oh no, we got one glowy. Tenyi? That is not a Tenyi. That is a Rainbow Dragon card, and I don't care. We got another generator, and it's the worst one. I wouldn't even play this. What? I barely play the first one. Stupid. Oh, we've got a Melodious. This one's not terrible, but we need a lot of other Melodious to make that work. Elemental Hero, Bubble Man, because it wouldn't be an episode of Masochist if we didn't get an Elemental Hero. Number 84, Pain Gainer. You can summon this by using a rank 8, 9, or 10 Dark Ixie you control with 2 or more materials. I'll have to look. Maybe 9 Lives Cat is a Dark, in which case this is a rank 9. Gains defense equal to the combined ranks of all the Ixie monsters you control. While this has material, each time your opponent activates a spell trap, inflict 600. You can detach, destroy all monsters your opponent controls with defense less than or equal to this card's. So it would have 200 times 11, that would just be 2200 defense and 0 attack. Okay, so this is not a good one, but if we get the other spider, this will be good. We're moving on, we get Diabolica, the Draconique General. I know I've seen this used in something before. If a fiend is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, special summon this from your graveyard or hand, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, target a fiend in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Oh yeah, it was Magical Musketeers. We can't really use this in our deck though. Dumb Machine Assembly Line. Okay, what's our super rare? Anything decent? This is one of those, like, rank 4s that always seems like it should be really good, and then it, like, rarely comes up, but it is a quick effect. Detach a material, target an attack position monster whose current attack is different from an original, destroy it, and if you do, draw one card. There's a lot of cards in this game that just randomly give themselves like 200 attack, just have some little attack boost, or like a field spell is boosting it, and then this is a quick effect to destroy and draw. So usable, it's probably better than some of the other like rank 4s, but not anything like game changing. Let's go to the deck builder and see what we got. All right, Legos, I thought we'd come in here, just make a couple brief little changes, you know, add the Ragna Zero in here, maybe add the Void Trap Hole. We talked about this earlier, but I forgot to put it in. I've just replaced the enemy controller because we haven't used it yet, and I doubt we would really want to use it. There's better uses of our tokens most of the time. And then while we were looking at the Ragna Zero, I realized we had the Ragnafinity, the C number, which has even more attack, has essentially the same effect, but stronger. And if it's destroyed while it has the original Ragna as material, it just comes back. And someone was like, wow, that's neat. Do you have any rank ups? And I'm like, I guess I can look. And we do have rank up magic, the 7th one. To activate this card, draw it for your normal draw, reveal it, keep it revealed into the main phase, and at the start of the main phase, special summon from your extra deck a number between 101 and 107, and then immediately summon the number C with the same number on top of it, using it as material. And wouldn't you know it, Ragna Zero is 103. So if we draw this and we get it, we just instantly get this 2800 that can quick effect pop and banish a monster your opponent controls. And more importantly, while we were looking at that, we realized we also had the 7th Ascension. You could take a card from your deck, either a Barians or a rank up magic quick play or a 7th, and either add it to your hand or place it on top of your deck. So I can activate this, put the 7th one on top of my deck, and then next turn we get it. I do not know if that's worth it. Probably not, but it would be really funny, right? So we have it, we might as well try it. We're putting it in here. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. This is Generator Normal, Mark 11.2. Let's jump back in and see if we can get some content. All right, win, and we get a rank. That's 2 whole packs at stake, and we're going first. Now, if we do draw the 7th one in our opening hand, it doesn't trigger. We need to draw it for the draw phase, and I don't think it counts normally. Okay, we didn't get it. We also didn't get anything, really. I think we're going to avoid Trap Hole. We're going to Dino Mishis because nothing beats that. And we're going to Lost Wind because we can at least activate it. We'll discard the Fists. As good as that is, there's no chance that we even draw, or there's a chance that we don't even draw a normal monster. Oh no. If this is Malice, then banishing shit won't do anything. Effect Veiler. Okay. Target one monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, add Peaceful Planet Caridium from your deck to your hand. So if you don't destroy it, then what happens? Nothing? Yeah, Monadium's just like combo turbo, but I'm pretty sure if we stop them from going, they just can't do anything. Now we just need a monster, or maybe the field spell? That ain't either of those things. We still got traps, chat. We just gotta hope the traps will keep us going. The traps will not keep us going, chat. But they didn't have anything else, so we're still here. Come on, 7th one. Snake Eyes! No, 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 no! They just get to reveal and draw 2? Rude. Well, I guess to celebrate that we lost this duel, chat, I will eat a single Frito. Chaos! Chaos! If they end here, we're still alive. Oh, no. All monsters gain 800. Okay. Well, we tried. They had the lightning storm. What can I say? All right. High stakes duel. Whoever wins gets the honor, the dignity, the prestige of Silver 3. But we're going second, so it's probably not going to be us. We got all our traps. Well, we went second. Maybe Zaki don't do much. Maybe Zaki ain't playing a good deck. They got the Malice sleeves, but that don't mean anything. Maybe they play Malice, but they don't have Malice in their heart, so they go easy. Alright. That's probably not Malice. Resonator? Uh-oh. That might be just as bad, though. Oh, we'll see. I guess it depends how far they go. This is one of those decks that, like, if you allow them to do everything, they can just fucking do everything and have everything. But on the other hand, it's possible that they just end on one big dragon, and then we... Or it's possible they don't know what they're doing, and they don't do anything or get anything. So let me look at this real quick. This card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro. You can add a normal trap. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a spell trap. Okay, so I don't want to send that to the graveyard. I want to send that to the back rooms. And then we'll normal summon a very powerful. And then we're gonna get rid of this, because if this goes to the graveyard, this goes to the graveyard for synchro material, it does something. This is just a tuner, which is good to have on board, but it's not gonna get them past all of this shit, most likely. All right, what you got, Zachy?
Huh?
Nothing. They got nothing is what they got. And just as easy as that, we rank up into the gold 3 or silver 3. Oh, this is just silver 3? Fuck. For some reason I thought it was gold 3. Okay, well ignore all that prestige stuff I said earlier. There's nothing prestigious about this. Although we do get 4 legacy packs just right here, so, you know, we'll get that and 2 master packs. Alright, a whole bunch of openings, so let's just keep it quick. We got 4 legacy packs. Get in there, 1 shiny, flip them up. Whoa! Spell Strider. Oh, Spell Striker grew up. And they got a weird wiggly sword hammer. What even is that? What would you call that, chat? Looks kind of like a hammer, I guess. If this card is in your hand, you could target 2 face-up spell cards, 1 from each side, banish them, special summon this card. I don't know what this is used for unless there's some deck that wants to banish their face-up spell cards. Maybe Goaty? I don't think Goaty does even. Quiet Life. Activate this at the start of main phase 1 if you control no monsters. If any player normal summons, that player cannot special summon. If any player special summons, they cannot normal summon. This is a pretty decent floodgate, but it's only really strong if you play it at 3, because you have to play it at the start while you have no monsters. If you draw at any point later in the duel, it's not like Rivalry of Warlord where you can activate it and then make them send cards off. Like, it has to be first turn. So we're probably not going to be playing it. Sky Dragoons of Draconia, that's a pretty good one. Not only is it a high pendulum scale for the inevitable slop deck, but it works with normal monsters. So we can play our normal monsters with our pendulums and do piercing damage. That would allow us to get past the Crooked Cook. Soul Hunter. Lord of the Lamp, an invader from another dimension. It's like a jester, hopefully riding a dragon. If it's not riding the dragon, then this can't be shown on YouTube. Mystic Tomato. Classic. Staple. Probably not worth it, but, you know, good to have. One of the worst spirits, doesn't really do anything. Another elemental hero. Feral Imp. Sure is. And that's it. Alright. So, you know, 1 maybe good card, 1 probably good in the future card. Let's see what our 2 master packs hold. First, for besting our opponent on the field of battle, we receive Yugioh Gen X. We need a Gen X controller, and it wouldn't even be good even if we had one. Unauthorized boot up device. It's got a sinister aura, chat. So you can equip it or unequip it and special summon it. If the equipped monster would be destroyed, you could destroy this instead. If this card is destroyed while equipped to a monster, special summon it. That's not useful at all. I don't know what this even does with anything. Another thing for the cyber slop pile, Protect Code Talker. It's generic, 2+ effects. Your opponent cannot target Link 4 or higher with card effects, and they cannot be destroyed by battle. If you control a firewall, do some stuff. We don't have a firewall. And we probably can't make this and a Link 4. This would probably be used to go up into a Link 4. But it's there, you know, we'll probably use it at some point. This is an Evolzar card that we don't have the stuff to use. This is a Phantom Knight card that isn't even used as Phantom Knights, although it does summon as a normal monster with 0/0 and level 3, which is like pretty much useless. Normal monster, only 1500, it's a rock, not really useful. Scrap Shark, when effect monster's effect or a spell trap is activated, destroy this card. It just blows up as soon as anything happens. It just gets very shocked.
Thought about killing myself!
And Prediction Princess Aerosylph. Flip, add a ritual. Okay, well if we ever get a good ritual, now we can search it. Alright, let's see what our other pack holds. This is for ranking up into Silver 3. It may not be prestigious, but it does earn us a pack. Whatcha! Ancient Gear Knight. We already have one, but I guess we have two now. Ghost Meets Girl, a Shiranui story. If your opponent controls a monster, discard a zombie, special summon a Shiranui from your deck. You can add summon monsters except for zombies. We've got some zombies and some Shiranuis even. Maybe this might be useful. Someone in the Discord will have to look at the Shiranui pile and see if that's worth it. Which, by the way, if you want to help me build these decks, you can go on the patrons only Discord. We have a specific thing. There's a guy who's been compiling all the cards I get and making a nice, neat list. It's very cool. Although you do have to be on the Discord, which will cost you $1 a month. I know there's a lot of like services around right now, streaming and such like that, but you know, $1, that's pretty good. Inflation may go up, but my prices do not. Laval Stenin. It's not even generic, and even if it was, we probably wouldn't play it. Although it is a level 7. We do need 7s. Express Roid. If it's summoned, you can target 2 Roids, add them to your hand. Good for loops. Cursed Bride Doll. It's a tuner. When you draw this, reveal it, special summon it. At the start of each battle phase, if there are more cards in your deck than your opponent's, this card gains attack equal to the difference times 300. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there, place it on top of the deck. Neat, probably could be used to make a fun thing in Limited, but not really good here. Oh hey! Gunkin Suship Dreadnought. Generic level 4, 2200. If it's Ixie summoned, we need all the other stuff. But once per turn, when your Gunkin monster is special summoned from the extra deck, inflicts battle damage, target a card your opponent controls and destroys it. So we don't need to have all the Gunkin stuff to just get this effect of, if we deal battle damage, destroy a card. I don't think that's worth playing unless we make a rank 4 turbo deck. But you know, it's never hurts to get rank 4s. If we ever do get like an actual like Suship card, those are normal monsters. Works with everything else we're doing. Steel Swarm Mantis. It's a Steel Swarm. These are monarchs, except you have to tribute Steel Swarms. They're not good. And Wind Witch Snowbell. I thought we already had this. You control 2 or more wind and no non-winds. Special summon this. And it's a level 1 tuner. A wind synchro summoned with this cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If we get more wind, being able to use this with a Crystal Wing is actually pretty strong. I mean, we do still have the Crystal Wing. It's just a matter of getting to that. So, not terrible. Some interesting things, but I don't think it's going to change up the deck building. Let's just jump back to the ladder.